Hello everyone, this is Dennis from Eastcom Wireless coming to you with a tech tip today for helping you work more efficiently on your tablet device, specifically the Apple iPad. I have here the new Apple iPad. This is in keeping with our July 2012 theme of helping people stay connected with their wireless devices. You may be listening to this and saying, how does working more efficiently help you stay connected? Well, I think it was the late Pope John Paul II who so accurately said that we work that we may live, not live that we may work. So the faster we can get our work done, the more efficiently we can use our time while in transit, etc., the faster we can get back to staying connected with the people that matter. So that is definitely in keeping with that theme for the month. So today, to that end, what I'm going to do is give you a quick rundown, a top 10 list of applications for your new iPad that are kind of must-haves for being able to work efficiently and get back to those who matter. This is not going to be an in-depth overview on each program. This is just going to be, you just got a new device, you want to know what to download, take your pen and paper out, because we're going to give you a rundown of must-haves. The first thing we're going to deal with is the necessity to be able to be Office compatible. At work and at home, everybody uses Word, Excel, and PowerPoint to do documents, spreadsheets, and presentations. That's going to be no different on your Apple iPad. Apple has had programs for years for the Mac that they have ported over to the iPad. Pages is the Microsoft Word equivalent. Numbers is the Excel equivalent. And Keynote is the PowerPoint equivalent. The reason that I recommended the Apple device, the Apple specific software, there are other mobile office suites out there. Quick Office Pro is one of them, and there's some others. But if you need to work quickly, if you need to work efficiently, it's always better if the software programs you're using work like the device you're using. So in other words, if you've got an iPad, you're familiar with the gestures, you're familiar with the menu structures, you're familiar with the shortcuts, it's a lot better for you if you are using a program that uses those same gestures, menu structures, etc. So like I said, you got your pen and paper out, you're going to want to download Pages for your Word documents. You can actually do everything you can do in Word, and in fact, you can do it a little bit easier because it's all touch gestures instead of drop-down menus. And some people say in all of these programs, I'm just going to make a footnote, there are those who believe that you can make documents have a little more pop than you can in Office. So I think you actually may be surprised at just how much these programs make your work look even better. The second program, as I mentioned, is Numbers. This is the Microsoft Excel equivalent. You can save your program, you can save your spreadsheet projects in Excel format so that you can work on them at home or work, and you can put them in anybody's computer that has Office to make presentations, etc. And the third program, speaking of presentations, is Keynote. Slides, PowerPoint presentations in Keynote are going to look amazing. And from what I understand from customers, it is just absolutely easy as pie to create really neat looking presentations with audio added, etc., to your presentations. So Keynote is is the last of the Microsoft Office must-have programs. And I should say they don't bundle them as a suite. They're in the App Store for $10 each. Okay? You can't buy them as a suite. But if you look around, the $30 you spend is not much more than you spend. You're going to spend between $10 and $20 for the other Office suites. So you're spending about an extra $5 to $10, and you really are getting a lot more value for it. Okay, the next program that we're going to want to talk about is iPhoto. It goes without saying that people are going to be using photos in their business applications for any number of things, and the ability on your tablet after you've taken a photo, I mean, the iPad actually takes amazing photos with its 5 megapixel camera, the eyesight camera is what they call it. And after you've taken a photo, or you can even take it with your digital camera and still edit it on the iPad. But the point is the ability to, on the go, be able to take a photo, see what it's going to look like, and edit it is pretty amazing. Like suppose you're a realtor, for instance, and you've taken a picture of a house, and it's a gray day in the middle of a heat wave, and the grass is all brown and the sky is all gray. With a swipe of your finger, you can make the grass a little greener, the sky a little bluer, and bingo, you have a really nice photo to send on to your clients. The next program in that same vein, and I'm sure you've all heard about it, is called iMovie. If you've taken any kind of video that you want to be able to use in a presentation, iMovie is one of the coolest programs you can possibly own. I mean, from what I've heard from customers and what I've read from reviewers, I haven't personally done a movie yet, but you can create a trailer for your movie. You can stitch and edit like you've never been able to before, even on a computer. And now you can do this on a tablet. So in other words, you could go to somebody's office and give a video presentation that looks like you spent thousands of dollars with an agency to create. And that's just an absolutely invaluable tool to businesses. And again, this is all done quickly with finger gestures on your iPad. I mean, who would have thought? The next must-have tool is a good PDF reader and editor. Every business knows most of what people are dealing with is in either Word or PDF format. The native email program, for instance, on the iPad can open PDF documents, but it's bare bones. There's a program called PDF Connoisseur that will not only let you open PDF files of all different types, you can edit them and create them. Basically, suppose you're a contractor on the road and you've got a project going with a client and you need them to sign a contract. They can sign that contract on your iPad, on location. Suppose you deal with forms every day in your business. You can simply pull up that form, fill out the information again on the go on your iPad. And it does a whole lot more that I can't get into right now because it'll take much more time than we really have for this quick rundown. But PDF Connoisseur is another must-have for working more efficiently on your new device. The next program is Zeit. Anybody in business knows the biggest obstacle we face is information overload. We're keeping track of blogs related to our business, articles related to our business, et cetera, et cetera. There's no more searching in search engines. There's no more filtering information to find out what's pertinent to you. You can actually subscribe to blogs, to RSS feeds, to all different types of information and have it delivered to your own personal Zeit magazine on your iPad every day. So that when you open Zeit, all the pertinent information you need is right there. Time spent efficiently again. The next program, and it's amazing, like if you have Google Reader, I should say, if you have Google Reader or Twitter or Facebook, this thing can actually pull your interests and suggest material from those services. And if not, you can just open Zeit and actually create a profile in your interests right there. The next program that we're going to want to talk about is everybody in business is involved with social media. If you're a small to mid-sized business and you own it, chances are you're doing it. Social media takes time. It takes dedication. So any tool that's going to help you do that more efficiently is going to be very welcome. Facebook and Twitter are the two most common. The native applications that you can download from Facebook and from Twitter are okay. They're pretty much the same thing that you're going to see on the computer, but they're going to have a little bit less functionality and they might not do all that you might need to do as a business user. Tweetcaster Pro, the ad-free version of Tweetcaster, one of the most popular Twitter applications, is going to be able to very quickly let you post and share information via your Twitter accounts. You can use multiple Twitter accounts. You can narrow down searches for pertinent information that you wish to tweet or retweet, and a lot of other things that you just can't do with the native or the common Twitter application from the company that actually makes Twitter. Facebook Page Manager, in the same vein. Facebook phenomenal site, mediocre application on mobile devices. Like, for instance, when you use the Facebook app on an iPad, you can't see your what they call Facebook Insights, which are your usage statistics for Facebook. You can't post as your business a video or a photo if you're on a mobile device. You pick up your Android or iPhone and you shoot a video and you throw it up on, or you take a picture and you want to throw it up onto Facebook, it's going to be posted by you as a person. People usually want to keep their individual persona and their business persona separate. So it's really valuable to be able to post as your business from your mobile device. Facebook Page Manager does that. In addition, it also allows you to see all your usage statistics, edit and manage your page from your mobile device. So another must-have application for working efficiently. The next program that we want to talk about is Photon Browser. When you're at your desktop or when you're at your laptop, you can actually see any type of page, whether it's written in Flash or not. Flash, there's alternatives now, but there are still a lot of websites out there where videos, for instance, and navigation and tutorials and things like that are written in Flash. Like if you're looking at a presentation, like for instance, a course, it may be written in Flash, and if you have an iPad, you can't see it. It actually won't load the page. There's a web browser. There's an app for that. There's something called Photon Browser, which actually, it's a full-function browser you could use all the time instead of Safari if you wished. It's clean, it's fast, but the reason you'd want it is that it can actually run Flash-based websites. Flash is not on your iPad, but it is running, let's just say, a Flash emulator so that videos and other Flash navigation or presentation materials on websites will show up correctly on your iPad. So there you have it. I hope you've been taking notes. This was a quick rundown on things you must have to be able to work more efficiently on your mobile device while you're in transit, etc. And that's kind of interesting that we have a train going by. If you're on a train, yes, you can do your work on your iPad. Anyway, we haven't gone in depth on any of these programs, and there's actually a reason for that. We would like to hear from you. Other viewers would like to hear from you. We would invite you to visit Facebook.com/Eastcom Wireless and comment on this video. Our YouTube channel, Eastcom Wireless's YouTube channel, and comment on this video. And you can also tweet us your input. What programs do you find make your business life easier? What programs help you get back to your families much more quickly when you're on the job? Thank you very much for checking our video out. We hope you'll subscribe to our channel, and please feel free to let us know what you'd like to see in the future, because we do this for you. Thank you very much, and thanks for watching.